Thank you very much indeed. Now, the Dutch are well known for their green technologies and recycling. Now that trend is going into the bathroom and recycling something pretty unconventional: toilet paper, loo paper. Plans are afoot there to recycle used loo paper for use in bike lanes, building materials and all sorts of other objects as well. We can now speak to Caroline Lehay, Managing Director of CirTeq, one of the companies behind the project. The Dutch are prodigious users of loo paper, I've learnt today, as a fact I never thought I would know. Just tell us how this process works.
Well, if you flush the toilet and you use toilet paper, it flushes through to a wastewater treatment plant. And if there's one of our installations there, the wastewater flows through. We use sieves and screens to filter the toilet paper out. We clean it, hygienize it, and then turn it into a fluffy material or a pellet that can be used, for example, in asphalt.
Does there have to be a specific source of loo paper? Does it have to be good quality loo paper, the most luxurious one?
It doesn't have to be that. It turns out that in the Netherlands, quite a lot of the paper is of very high quality, which helps because then our end product is of high quality as well.
Okay,
but it doesn't need to.
And up until this point, until you started developing this technology, what would have happened to that once it had been cleaned and dried and everything else?
It wouldn't be cleaned and dried. It would remain in the sludge, and the sludge would be incinerated. So it would be burned. Okay,
so the pellets that result of the treatment that you put this through, when you say it's used in asphalt, is it used as some sort of bulk thing for that? Because I also read that you can turn it into glass as well. What's the technical aspect of that? I mean, what do those pellets contain which allow it to be used for asphalt and glass?
It's for glass, not so much. It's cellulose, which is basically the fibers. It's paper, basically, and it comes from toilet paper, so that makes sense. And in asphalt, it's used as a replacement for bitumen, but you could turn it into bioplastics. You could use it for biocomposites, to building material.
What's the business model of this like? I mean, is this something which is cost effective?
We believe yes, because it's cost effective when you the correct wastewater treatment plant. It's not cost effective for every wastewater treatment plant, because the benefits are both that you remove something that's a burden in the wastewater treatment process. The paper there is actually a burden, plus you turn it into a product, a high value product that you can sell. So there's two benefits.
Is there any way you can use the heat from heating this up as well as some sort of green extra energy?
We use the heat to both dry the material and to sterilize it, so to say, to pasteurize it. So the heat is used.
What's the reaction been like in the Netherlands to this?
Actually very positive, and surprised, like you acted. Oh, I didn't know you could actually reuse this. So people now look differently at paper that they flush through the toilet.
Does it make them think they can use even more? I'm just looking at the figures here. 180,000 tons of loo paper in Holland, the Netherlands, is flushed away each year. I mean, is that perhaps one of the less positive outcomes, that people think they'll use more because at least it's being handled in a green way?
Well, yeah, because you wouldn't be able to 100% recycle it. So yes, that may be a negative outcome.
All right. Well, look, Caroline Lehay. Well, I mean, when do you think this might be done commercially? Just briefly.
Sorry, what did you?
When do you think this might be done commercially?
Oh, we believe right now we're doing research in the Smart Plant Consortium. This is the plant that's been what you read about as well. But we're already talking to customers to apply this at larger scale.
All right, Caroline Lehay, it's fascinating to talk to you. Never thought we'd do an item on this, but there we go, we have. More on that story, of course, as all the other stories on the website, bbc.com/news. We're back in a few minutes with another edition of Impact. Hope to see you then. Bye.